What's going on, everybody? This is Phil from Millennium Money Gains, and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we are going to be going over my total dividend portfolio. Now, the market has been pretty rough recently, as you all know, but we're going to go over and see how much I got paid for the month of January, as well as just go over the whole portfolio because there has been a few updates in this portfolio. So hopping right into it here, if you guys are ready for it, please make sure you smash that like button. I really do appreciate that. Also, if you want more updates like this and to follow my journey to a $100,000 dividend portfolio, then make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel because we do these updates once every single month. But hopping right into the portfolio here, it's currently sitting at $18,654.01. So on the day, we were down about a 0.5%, which is about $80 or so, including after hours. In the past week, it's been a rough week. We are down about 4.7%, which is $922. So pretty rough here. At one point, we were down over 7%. So pretty rough here. In the last month, we are down about 0.63%, which is about $118 or so. Now the market, it's still in after hours, so the numbers could be moving around a little bit. And in the past 3 months, we are up about 3.8%, which is almost $700, so not too shabby there. We're still in the green in the past couple of months. We are sitting at $19 in buying power. And getting right into our first stock here. So we have AT&T, ticker symbol is T. This one bounced back for me a lot. It really bounced back, but then obviously the market started dropping. So right now we are sitting with a total of 106.87 shares. At a market value of just under $3,000, we are down about 5% on this position. My average cost is $27.77. So now, if you guys do know, I did buy AT&T pretty early in the stage as it was going down, and I averaged down a bit on the way down. But right now, it looks like AT&T is recovering pretty well. Hopefully, it can keep this recovery going, even though pretty much the whole market is decreasing. But AT&T, I'm very bullish on this play. I think once their merger is completed, I do think that we will see AT&T start to rise again in their share price. And of course, their dividend pays pretty well. Next, we have Valet. Now, if you guys notice, I only have about 48 shares of Valet right now. And that is because I did trim this position, and I will show you what I bought in order for me to trim this position. So right now we're sitting just at a market value of $750. Average cost is $16.99. I am down about 9% on this position, which is about $75, a little under $75. Now I did trim the position right before the market started going down again, so I did pretty much get the top here. When I did trim the position, obviously I was still down on the play, but I did pretty much get the top here. So I did want to trim my position in Valet to focus on another opportunity. I don't see Valet as really a long-term hold for me, although they do pay a nice dividend yield. I don't see this as a company that I will be investing in for the long hold. When I first started the portfolio, I was kind of yield hopping and trying to get the biggest yield, but I decided I wanted to bring that down a little bit and focus on more high quality companies. So that is one reason I did decide to just trim this portfolio in this position a bit. Next up, we have Realty Income sitting at 50.87 shares of Realty Income. My average cost is $67.21. It is a rather large position in my portfolio, about 17%. I am up a total of 2.5%, just sitting at $88 or so, a little under $88. So Realty Income is up 18% in the past year, and in the past 5 years, it's up about 18% as well. And we can see it's going on a nice uptrend right now. Realty Income is the monthly dividend payer. Not much to say about that. I will keep increasing my position in Realty Income as time goes on. Next up, we have Intel. Ticker symbol is INTC. My average cost is $53.50. It's currently sitting at $51.04. It's about 14% of my portfolio. I am down about 5% on the position, a little under 5%, which is about $139. Intel was doing well and then came back down a bit. As you can see here, I was up quite a bit on this position, but decided to come back down with the rest of the market. They are reporting earnings soon, so we'll see how that reacts. I definitely do want to buy more of Intel, as I think it is such a reliable and stable tech player. Next up, we have AbbVie. AbbVie has been my best performing stock by far. My average cost is $110.83, currently sitting at $133.04. I am up 20% on the position, which is $380. It is about 11% of my portfolio. That's because I am not adding any more. I am receiving a dividend next month with AbbVie, so I will be investing some of all of the dividend money that I receive into AbbVie. That's why. But other than that, I will not be increasing my position in AbbVie at any point unless the price does come down a bit. This has been on a pretty big tear recently, so I don't really want to add any more to it until I see the price come down a little bit. But still a very great company. Next up, we have EPD. This is my oil play. This is my only position that I have in the oil sector. My average cost is $22.17. I am up about 9% on the position, which is about $90. It is just a small amount of my portfolio, about 5.37%. Right now, oil is at a pretty much a 7-year high, I think I read. So I am holding off on buying any more EPD at the current moment. I like to buy oil when it is down. So I will be buying more EPD if the price of oil does come down. Now, they don't directly correlate to the price of oil. But if I can get more EPD around the $22 range or so, a little bit below my average cost, then I will do that. I will add more shares to it. Next up, we have QYLD. This one has been killing me lately. So I have an average cost of $22.53. I have a total of almost 175 shares. It is almost 17% of my portfolio. Now, $2,000 of this is on margin just strictly for the dividend. But I have a total market value of $3,400, almost $3,500. I am down almost 12% on the position, which is almost $500. This one is going down, obviously, with the overall market. It looks like it can be at a nice buying point. I would like to add more to this position, although it is a pretty high percentage of my portfolio. But I think this is the perfect time to add more and get some cheap income while you can. They are a monthly dividend payer, and they pay about 11% each month. It varies, but they are a good dividend payer. Next up, we have Apple. So I have a total of 10 shares of Apple. My average cost is $157.10. I am up only 47 cents on the play, because Apple has been not doing so well recently with the overall rest of the market. Big tech has been doing pretty poorly recently. So I do have 10 shares, which is about 8% of my portfolio. I definitely want to add more shares to this, because I do think this is going to be definitely a long player in the dividend space. I think they are going to be a huge dividend payer when they become more of a mature company and they have less to do with innovation. I do think that this will be a huge dividend payer. But for now, I will take advantage of their growth aspects of the company and try to climb with the company and get more share appreciation. So that is Apple. Not much to say about them. You all know them. Next up, we have Lockheed Martin, ticker symbol LMT. This one has been doing pretty well for me. I do only have a little bit over one share, and the reason for that is because I just bought one share just to get a starter position. But then it did rise pretty quickly. And I only reinvested my dividend. It is less than 2% of my portfolio, and it's been doing very well. I'm up about 14% on it. As you can tell, it is almost at yearly highs. So I won't be adding to this position anymore for the time being. I did want to grab it more when it was down here, but I missed out on that opportunity. With all the Ukraine tensions rising and everything with that, the stock is taking off. That's really all I have to say about Lockheed there. Next up, we have Starbucks. So this is the position that I trimmed some of my valet for. I trimmed it for Starbucks, ticker symbol SBUX. So I did buy 10 shares of Starbucks with my average cost sitting at $97.81. I am down almost $10 on the position, which is about 1%. It is almost 5% of my portfolio. Starbucks, I saw it at a great buying opportunity, and I definitely want to pick up more while it is still at these levels. I think Starbucks is going to be here for a while. And I did do a market stock analysis on Starbucks recently. So if you guys want to go check out that video, make sure you go check it out. There's some good information on Starbucks and why I invested in them. Next up, and last but not least, we have 3M, ticker symbol MMM. This one I only have 5 shares in the position, just about 4% of my portfolio. I'm down a total of 40 cents on the position. It is also another one that I want to add more to. It is at a great buying point in my opinion. They've been paying out dividends for the past 65 years, I believe. So I definitely want to add more to this. It's currently sitting at $173 or so, almost $174. So I definitely want to add more to this position. So guys, that's pretty much going to wrap up the portfolio here. Now I did want to just get into my dividends here to go take a look at all of the dividends that I've been receiving and the dividends that I received for the month of January. So let's see here. Let's go to dividends. Boom, boom. All right, so here we go. So for the month of January, I did only receive a couple of dividends here. So we got from QYLD, the biggest month yet. We received $78.05 from QYLD for holding 156 shares. They paid almost 50 cents per share, which was a huge month for them. And so that is very well taken. I did reinvest this to buy about 3 more shares of QYLD, a little more than 3 shares of QYLD. Next, I received from Realty Income. We received $12.50, bringing my total dividends to $90.55 for the month of January. I received $12.50 from about 50.7 shares of Realty Income. They pay about 0.2465 per share. So not bad, another monthly payer for me there. And that is my only 2 from the month of January. So it did total out to be $90.55. It was more than I was expecting because we did get that boost from QYLD, but January was supposed to be a pretty slow month for me. But we're going to hop right over to track your dividends, and we're going to just take a look at the portfolio. So right now I do have a dividend yield of 6.11%. As you guys know, I've been trying to bring this down a bit. It was at over 7%. So I have a yield on cost of about 6.06%, a portfolio beta of about 0.86, and my annual income is $1,264 from this $20,681 portfolio. Now remember, about $2,000 of that is on margin with QYLD. So let's take a look here at our upcoming dividends. Right, so for the month of January, it was expecting about $100. We only hit $90.55, so we're expecting payouts from the only reason that is more is because I have more shares now of QYLD than I did in the past when I got this dividend. So for the month of February, we're supposed to be getting $156. This is going to be from payments from Apple, AbbVie, EPD, Realty Income, QYLD, Starbucks, and AT&T. So February should be a pretty good month for me. And then March should be a decent month as well. So we are really averaging. We are averaging about. Let me see here. We're averaging about a little over $100 each month. So not too shabby there. I do want to bring this up. I'm hoping to get it to $200 each month by the end of the year. That will be really a huge step for me. I am going to be focusing on adding to this portfolio here, and I really want to increase my passive income totally. But that is going to about wrap up the video guy here. If you guys did enjoy the video and are enjoying my journey, please make sure you hit that like button. I really do appreciate that. It does really help out the channel. Also, if you want to follow my journey and tell me about yours, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. I post here at least 2 times per week, and I do these monthly dividend updates every single month. So if you guys did enjoy, I do appreciate it. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of the video and how you guys are doing with your portfolios in this market madness and what you guys are doing about it. I appreciate you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!